We have two people who are loved for being refreshingly honest. Please welcome Urooj Ashfaq.
Sorry, before we start this podcast, I had a question. What is sex?
Please welcome Ankush Bahuguna.
I think Bollywood kind of ruined my mind. They're like, तुमने कहीं धोती नहीं कर लिया नंदिनी?
I said, Mummy's out for 5 hours. Let us do some kissing. And she was back in 1.5 hours.
You know, na, this is what they do on purpose.
That is how I found out.
Describe your first time, but with a popular saying.
Oy, lucky, lucky, oy.
Sure. Either of you are part of this blessed minority?
I'm part of many minorities at this point.
Or if you go by Bollywood, it is when two flowers come together.
Yes.
Yeah.
That has happened.
At least they're coming together.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yes. And I feel like Indian parents have this very weird. Okay. They'll tell you night stay pe nahi jana. People can't have sex in the day.
Yeah, I lost my virginity in the daytime. I died.
Try techniques you found on the internet.
And some of it you were like, oh, that works for me. And some of it you were like, why did they do that? You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys know what I'm saying.
No one forgets their first time. But let's be real. For most of us, it wasn't exactly a cinematic masterpiece. Here at the Durex podcast, we think it's time to stop treating virginity like a trophy to be guarded. And we believe that your first time should be about pleasure, not all of that other stuff. To help us unpack the hype, the myths, and the oops moments, we have two people who are loved for being refreshingly honest. And first up, we have with us someone who can find the punchline in the most uncomfortable situations. Please welcome the incredibly funny and sharp Urooj Ashfaq. Did I say that right, Urooj?
It's a generous introduction, but
Is it not Urooj? No, I meant your name.
Oh! God
Did I
damn
pronounce it? Did I say your name right, not the introduction?
My name was perfectly right. I was like, oh, do you mean like the compliments that you just said about
but
me?
I can understand why you mistook it to be that. No, that's not what I meant.
The Urooj is correct.
Our next guest is a creator, an artist, an actor who's here to give us some eye-opening revelations. And we aren't talking about his eyeliner tips. Please welcome Ankush Bahuguna.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm looking forward to oversharing and then thinking mummy papa kya sochenge baad mein.
That's exactly what we want. Oversharing and mummy papa kya kahenge, which
Yeah.
should have been the tagline of this.
Mummy papa nahi sochenge. That should be the tagline. Say whatever you want.
Sorry, before we start this podcast, I had a question. What is sex?
Yeah, I don't know. I came here to find that out. Yeah.
What is that? I was
What is
hoping
that?
to...
It is, when a flower
Yeah.
attracts a bee,
Oh.
and then the bee enters the flower,
Yes.
right? And
nice.
kind of just
Sounds familiar.
clumsily scrapes all over it and picks up some seed. Or if you go by Bollywood, it is when two flowers come together.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's-
that is also sweet. I like the two
That
flowers
has
coming.
happened.
Two flowers coming together.
Yeah, just that has happened only.
At least they're coming together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yes.
At least
At
flowers
least they're coming
can.
together.
I'm happy for those flowers.
All right, so we're going to go back in time. Okay.
Yes.
What influenced your first time? Was it your friends, FOMO, or something else?
My first time was actually, I remember I thought I was a little past the age of, I was like, I have to get this out of the way now.
Karna padega.
So at 21, I was like, I gotta get this done this year. And also there was a boy in my college who I thought was lovely and kind and respectful. So I was like, okay, I'll go on a few dates with him and then we can do
Get
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is that I didn't tell him that it was my first time.
Oh, it was not his first time.
It was not his first
Okay,
time. He was an experienced
Lover.
lover.
They say that, yeah, especially
Yeah.
at 21.
He was 22.
Okay.
But I didn't tell him it was my first time and he found out through evidence. He was like,
Oh, fuck.
is this your first time? I was like, maybe. And he was like, okay, why wouldn't you tell me?
But is it a thing like, are people supposed to tell the other person that this is my first time?
First of all, he was lovely.
Okay.
If he's watching this podcast, he should know he's done nothing wrong. But I think in his mind, he was like, hum aur aaram se, matlab, achhe se, we could have, taken it slower and I could have done a better job. And he was just trying to be like,
He could have comforted you more.
he was like, yeah, I would have
and
just talked you through the process a little bit more. And I was like, it's fine. I was unnecessarily cool about it. But overall it was all
But you
right.
think that unnecessarily cool was actually just a defense mechanism?
My defense mechanism was, let's not make a big deal out of it so that if it's the wrong decision also, it's not a big deal. But
Yeah.
then in retrospect, I'm like, oh, it was a great decision. This was a very kind person and
Yeah.
it was a nice time.
I think I took it very seriously, honestly, because I've grown up on Bollywood movies. So of course, in my head, it was like virginity is a big thing, and you really have to do it with the person that you're gonna end up with, and all of that. And I was actually older than 21. Like I was probably 22 or 23.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow, my mom, dad are listening to this. But look, mom, I'm shooting with Abhay Deol. Let's focus on that.
No, I think right now they don't care about me at this moment.
But
They're
yeah.
fixated on you losing your virginity at this point.
Well.
I feel like I was trying to be increasingly like scientific about it. As soon as I make things academic, I don't feel shame. So I was like,
I know exactly what you mean.
You make it into like a task. You
yes.
make it into like
so
a
I'm
task.
like, okay, who is good for this? Who do I know to be kind, responsible, and hot? That boy. Then I'm like, and I just did it like a process, almost like it was some like psychology ka experiment.
And it could be for love, it could be for curiosity.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think there's anything wrong with either.
Yeah, I think
Right.
that was very helpful for me because I was with someone who had some more experience. So they were like, condoms are a part of the equation from the get-go. They had lube. I was like,
Yeah.
hey, thanks, bro. And
Prepared.
We
also,
have lube.
yeah, we have so much lube. We have so much lube. So then he's also not like what I assessed was not the type of person who would be weird and braggy about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I like that aspect of that person.
According to the 2024 Durex Global Sex Survey, only 37% are extremely satisfied with their first experience. Were either of you a part of this blessed minority?
In my case, I don't look at it like that. I just felt like it
You were
was
in love, as you
yeah,
said.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it just felt right, and
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like it takes a few times for it to get great, especially when
Sure.
when you're with a
It's
partner that you
natural.
can. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm part of many minorities at this point.
Be part of this blessed
Yes,
minority?
this one also.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, extremely satisfied is like I
A stretch.
a stretch because now I have way more data. So I can't be like that was
But
the
like,
best.
like you would say that after the first experience was like, wow, this is something I enjoyed too.
Yeah, genuinely 10 on 10, no notes. I have heard other people's first time experiences also. And
Yeah, they were
did it-
horrible.
Yes, but they also
Yeah.
did it with love and instinct and curiosity. I don't think anyone was a little bit like psycho about it like I was.
See,
Because
that's
I
not
didn't want to
psycho
feel
according to me.
shame.
It feels very practical to me.
Yeah, actually,
Yeah.
that's a very.
Now I realized shame was the main thing I didn't want to feel. So I chose the other side of the brain, which is very like logical, practical, academic.
But shame is such a huge part of this, isn't it?
Especially for women, I'm guessing. Like,
Yes, it is a really big part, like feeling shame around sex for women.
But you seem to have a healthy relationship with it.
I do. And I think
You have
it's.
parents who are more progressive. It feels like that.
Yes.
Who didn't allow shame to be a part of your sort of vocab on this issue.
I feel like there was some sort of implied acceptance. I had a boyfriend in 10th grade, okay? And I lost my virginity well after that.
Mashallah.
yeah.
But when I had a boyfriend in 10th grade, my parents weren't weird about it. And they were just like, तुम्हारी mark sheet change नहीं होनी चाहिए. So then I was like, okay, if they're allowing everything, then this is damn boring.
That's the way to go, right? It's not a forbidden fruit anymore.
Yes.
So like, when time is right, I'll get there.
Yeah, I think.
Whereas if it's forbidden, it's like, I want, like, what is this that they're hiding from me?
Yeah, I think Bollywood kind of ruined my mind. They're like, तुमने कहीं वो तो नहीं कर लिया नंदिनी? It's like constantly that going in my head. It's like, what is the big deal?
That's actually so interesting that you're saying that because my main influences were Disney Channel.
For
See,
sex?
No.
For my first time.
Hannah
I saw Beauty and the
Montana.
Beast.
Hannah Montana. Actually, the thing is, I grew up in UAE for a bit till I was 12 years old. I didn't have that much like, don't talk to boys or don't wear this.
Acha, okay.
Or by the time I was 12, I believed I was Miley Cyrus from Hannah Montana. And so then I did not imbibe Bollywood shame. You know what I'm saying? I hope you guys know what I'm saying.
I didn't watch
Otherwise-
that growing up, so.
Completely gaslighting the industry.
Yeah, but shame is definitely a big part of it for women because it signals your character,
Yeah.
like your morality. Like it's supposed to be, I'm a good person because I did not have sex. Being
like,
a good person
know.
and having sex have no correlation.
Yeah, we have imbibed that. But
Yeah.
why do you say you felt you got that shame from Bollywood?
Shame in the sense like there was too much of like importance given to like who you lose your virginity to, and like you see all these movies where mostly a woman is like characterless if she's
Yeah.
had premarital sex.
Yeah.
And like all of that, and
Yeah.
I would only watch Bollywood movies.
That's probably why you did it with somebody whom you love.
Yeah.
So you pretty much lived that Bollywood
Kind of.
story that you.
We didn't know the second
learned.
half then, but I also think I grew up with like
We
two
understand.
sisters. So I feel like my parents, they brought all of us up in the same way. Yeah, so I always like had like a first-hand experience of the female POV in my house and all of that. So maybe that's why.
Is there anything you feel you would have done differently?
I would have told him that it is my first
Correct.
time.
Okay.
That you would have.
And maybe I would have tried to ease up a little bit. I liked him a lot. I should not have concentrated so much on the
On just
decision.
check.
Yeah.
You guys are still friends though.
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do speak to him every once in a while. We like
Every
talk
once in a
to each
while.
other and
Would
stuff.
you have done anything differently?
I don't think I could have done anything differently. So I feel like
You nailed it.
Literally.
yeah, no, I wouldn't change anything, I think. Yeah, it was fun. It was like a different phase of life.
Because you did it with like
Someone-
feeling.
yeah,
You're
feeling.
like, it's fine. It is what it is.
Yeah.
Because I did it like an experiment.
Ah.
I have notes to send back to the
You're
lab.
still being academic.
Yeah.
Maybe
Still.
now you can bring in the emotion.
Now I can be like,
Yeah. So
I
then
should've.
maybe you
Yeah.
wouldn't change a thing.
yes.
Yeah.
If you could go back and give your younger self a starter kit for your first time, what Durex product would be your must-haves?
All of them.
Nice.
All of them. Just play with all of them and see what works for you.
I shared a room with my sister up until the age of 24. So when I moved out at 24 years old, is the first time I realized, oh, you can masturbate. And I got myself a massager.
Massagers.
So I think it's really strange that before I did that, I had academic sex. So I think that would definitely be in my starter kit.
All right. So I have actually a rapid fire segment here called Keep It or Kick It. I'm going to name a first time trope and you tell me if people should keep it or kick it.
Okay.
Right? Make the perfect romantic playlist.
Keep it. Good music really helps.
Yeah, I was going to say keep it. It's
Yeah.
sweet.
Except if it's cigarettes after sex. I think that's overdone.
Still comes
Not
back
that.
on your
Like
playlist.
anything
Don't put
except
them in the
that.
playlist.
Yeah, don't put them.
But I think, yes, I think make a playlist also because I think it's sweet and you can have a memory attached to a song.
Oh.
And so it's cute. You can always revisit
Like, oh,
it.
that song was on my first time.
Yeah.
What song do you think that would be?
If I had to choose, it would have been a Bollywood song.
I'm curious to see which song she says.
Yeah, even I'm curious.
Wait, I'm trying to think of like
छोड़ी के
a,
पीछे क्या है?
I'm really
I
trying
mean,
to
with
think
Bollywood, there'll
of
be enough songs with innuendos.
Yeah. But my problem is I would probably just start singing the lyrics. Like I'll get too involved in the music if it's Bollywood.
start karaoke.
Yeah.
So you would kick it then. If that's the case. then
Yeah, if
you
that's
keep
the case then.
Why only? But I have a question. Why do we only feel like we can have sex to English songs? There must be
ये
some.
तो
We're not
थोड़ा-
saying no, you
It's
No,
gotta
I know
be-
what
He
she
said
means. I know
Bollywood,
what she
you
means.
first said
There's gotta be
English, then you said Bollywood.
some Hindi
कुछ तो
represent.
होगा.
Something has to be. Okay.
Let's
what
make a
about
Bollywood sex playlist.
indie pop?
Ah, I think it's a good
Yeah.
idea.
What about indie pop?
Arey, forget
Peter
that
Cat,
Zara
band.
Zara from RHTDM. That's a great song.
That's a good song.
Yeah.
I would really sing to it though.
Yeah, same.
I would just be like, I'd be like, we're doing something here.
All right, the next one. Wait for the other person to take the lead.
I mean, in my case, I think I would keep it.
Yeah, let
I
them
would
take
say
it.
I would say keep it because then you're sure that the other person is also sure about
Yes.
this.
Cracking jokes.
Oh,
Yes.
keep it 100%.
I think, yeah,
I think it's very intimate to be able to like laugh together.
even in awkward situations.
That's all I
Correct.
have. I have been told that you're very funny, but can you
But
just
abhi nahi.
can you keep it down for
Well,
a
you would be a
bit?
stand-up comic if you would shut up. So
That's true.
We don't
It's
want
just
you
an
to
occupational hazard.
I was like, I'm
You know what I mean?
entertaining you right now, and there is no like appreciation of the amazing observations I'm coming up
The guy's
with
like, can we please
on
focus?
the fly. And he's
Can
like,
we please focus?
he's like, please,
do internet research.
Kick it.
you can.
Like
It's
the,
academic. Keep it.
I would keep it. I would keep it. Yeah.
She didn't go with the research quote unquote. She means genuine research.
yeah, but the internet can tell you
Yes.
some really weird things. So like I don't know. I wouldn't trust it.
Faking it to be nice.
Kick it.
Kick it.
Kick it because I think women, when we learn to fake it the first time, then we think this is how
it's supposed to be.
This is the natural end to this.
Yeah.
Even I would say kick it, because that's the end of any possibility of a conversation then. Like, how do you discuss how to get better at it if you're going to fake it?
Yeah.
So I think everybody should be able to say if they're not liking something. I feel faking it also kind of puts you under the pressure of always having to like perform for the other person.
Yes.
You know, and
So you
have
give
that.
one lie, then you give 100 lies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Turn the lights off.
For the first time, keep it.
Okay,
Do whatever it takes to like feel more comfortable and easy about it. Yeah.
Yeah, actually, first time. Sorry, this is the theme of the episode. Yes, keep
Yeah.
it. Keep it.
Use lube.
Keep it.
Yeah.
Keep it and buy it again.
Yeah. You don't have to buy, we're giving you a fat hamper.
Oh, great.
A year's supply.
Oh, great. Would that a year's supply would last me for 5
I was
years?
just gonna say that.
That's 5 years supply for me.
Well, I've had to put lube in my hair, you know, like in one of my beauty tutorials, yeah.
Really? Why
I
would
saw
you do
this
that?
hack somewhere that if you have wavy hair texture, just put lube in your hair and scrunch it up and you'll get the most beautiful waves.
Was it good?
Look at his expression.
It took, no, it was not good. Yeah. And someone commented saying at least you're finally getting to use it.
Yeah.
People can be mean. Okay. According to the 2024 Durex Global Sex Survey, India's virginity rate is 21%. Over double the global average. Beyond cultural factors, what else do you think could be driving this?
Lies.
Yeah.
I think they're lying.
I was also very suspicious of this number.
Yeah. Also because there's so much shame around like admitting that you've, lost your virginity or you're having premarital sex and all of that, especially for women, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
For sure. And also, I mean, like, I'm sure women are told when they are going through the arranged marriage process that just lie. Don't let anyone know.
रिश्ते में problem आएगी.
हाँ, मतलब आप झूठ बोल दो ना.
What's the difference between how men and women view virginity? Do you think it differs across gender identities and sexual orientations?
I think for men, they're just brought up in a very messed up way where it's like a score for them. Like if they just like manage to have sex.
Yeah.
And for women, I'm guessing it's the opposite.
Most of us, apart from people who are asexual, you want to have sex. That's like biologically, evolutionarily coded. But then there is a societal thing where it's like, it is something you bring to the table. You bring a lot more to the table than just sex. It's just one of the things that you bring, and so does he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't look at women's pleasure, right?
Yes.
They're there to give birth. And there's that other aspect of it, getting pregnant.
Yeah. Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
That is also a
There's
fear.
that too. So
As a condom user from the get-go.
Durex condom user.
Durex, as a Durex
Exactly.
condom user from the get-go.
Urooj, what advice would you give to young men looking to lose their virginity?
I think my first thing would be like, definitely look for enthusiastic consent, which means that it just see that the person is excited and willing. Like there should be an excitement. I don't think you want to convince someone into doing it. आप enthusiastic consent देखो. आप देखो कि she's like, okay, let it be fun, let it be an adventure.
Yeah.
So I think that's the first one. And the second one is to be like, I also don't know what I'm doing. And I think as soon as you say that, it makes it so like sweet, where it's like you don't know, I don't know. I'm
Or maybe she
imagining-
knows and he doesn't.
Yes.
यही तो masculinity मात खा जाती है because men don't want to admit that
they don't
yeah,
have.
you know, like
How do
what
you
if
think women react if you're a woman who has experience and you come across a man who's a virgin? Like we were saying, a lot of guys would probably think it's shameful to not be experienced.
My problem is that I would think he's lying at this age. But if this is true, it is not an issue. Because I have dated a person who had less experience than me. And I think that was also fun to be like, hey, you know, what else we can do? And it's completely fine, because not knowing something doesn't mean you will never know it.
get it. Yeah.
So you can say, I don't know it. And then when you reach the point of knowing it, there'll be some pride. I taught you that. My God, you're so good at this.
Yeah, I taught you well.
Yeah, it can be fun. It doesn't have to be so intense कि तुम्हें नहीं आता. ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. You can learn and you can surpass expectations and be great at it also.
Yeah, just understand what consent is. I feel like men should be given more advice in this regard than women, because I feel like there's already too much.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
But I mean, I think just don't take any pressure. I feel like sometimes they'll be under that obligation that ये तो करना ही पड़ेगा, even if they're not fully there.
And even if at some point they feel like, no, I need to stop.
Yeah, like she said, enthusiastic consent,
Yeah,
right?
and you can withdraw consent
Withdraw it
at
at any point. Yeah. If you're
But
not,
what would you have to say to a man who would get frustrated at the fact that you said yes and then you said no halfway? Huh?
deal with it.
Nice.
Yeah, because
That's
like,
really
what are you
nice.
going to do? Like, if
Yeah.
that's what it means, right? She wanted to do it at one point and now she doesn't. So deal with it.
Yeah.
Also, wouldn't you have to say that if a man understood it in that moment, isn't that far more attractive?
Yes, it is.
It's
It
very
is so attractive.
I think
to
that's what I would
be-
tell him. It's like, don't worry, you're going to score brownie points by being a gentleman.
I mean, for sure. Like for young men, this is like brownie points. Is if that works for them to think about it that way, for sure.
Fair. Whatever gets them there. Yeah.
Because it's if you see someone cares about your reaction, and like then immediately as a woman, I'm like, oh, so I'm with a nice person.
And you're allowed to say what
And you're being heard,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and it I think it's really helpful. Also, I think it's something to pride yourself on. I think men should pride themselves on
Yes.
being able to see a no. Even if you're in the middle of the act, you hear ki I think I want to stop. It is a matter of pride to be like, I stopped. There is nothing hotter than a man who's like, oh, is that a no? Oh, I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
cool,
And
yeah,
like, I'll
yeah.
go and you're like, no, wait, come back. What? Are you cool? Are you cool about this?
Are you good?
And it doesn't mean it has to happen that way
That-
every time,
yeah.
but it's more likely to be so attractive that a guy
Yeah.
is just like, I want you to have fun, and
Yeah.
that's I think for sure, yeah.
So in India, we talk about sanskar, but rarely about safety. Why is it easier for a parent to talk about marriage than it is to talk about a condom?
Yeah, I think it's because no one ever spoke to them about condoms.
Yeah.
Like, thoda I'll empathize with them here. Is
Yeah.
that
They didn't know any better, na? Matlab,
They're only teaching what they learned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom got married at the age of 21.
Aw.
And then she had 2 kids at 23. I'm 30 and I'm wearing a sweater that belongs in a child's. You know what I'm saying?
it's a very cute sweater.
It's a sweet sweater,
It's a cute
but
sweater.
If you don't like it, I'll keep it. It's very
I
cute.
love it so much. I do love my sweater. But it's like their life was so different
Yeah.
that they were talked to about marriage. So they were like, aage yahi bolna. And they didn't have the internet also. I think those are the social reasons for why they are like, let's just talk about marriage. Then it's someone else's problem.
I think it's because our elders think that sex is like a prize you win when you get married. I don't think they see it as independent things. Like pleasure is different and like a life decision like marriage is a different thing. No, they think like there's a chronology that you first like find someone to get married to and then the prize you get
Yeah.
is sex.
Yes.
And there is no scope for people to have sex to explore their sexuality or to like be curious about their bodies. वो concept ही नहीं है.
Which is sad because this is why people end up in some really dangerous situations.
Yeah, because people are going to explore, right? If they're
Because
curious,
they're
they are
going to
going
do
to
it.
do it one way or
It's
the other.
I think that's what they thought because they didn't educate us. They tried to make the matter so scary that you wouldn't even try. But what they underestimated was that
That they'll try it in
each
every
generation, is ballsier than the next.
Than the
You
next.
outsmart the
They will
previous
try.
generation.
Yeah, literally.
And I feel like Indian parents have this very weird thing, okay? They'll tell you night stay pe nahi jana. Because then you're going to have sex. People can't have sex in the day. People can't bunk college and have sex. Like, what is the logic? I never understood this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lost my virginity in the daytime.
Same. Same, actually.
Sweet.
So if you know your kids are going to eventually have sex and explore themselves,
Correct.
why don't you sit them down and tell them the right way to do it? Make sure that
Yeah.
they're at least safe because they are going to do what they're going to do, right? You can't
Yeah.
stop them.
Okay. Now look, Durex has come up with an all-new improv segment. All you have to do is describe your first time, but with a popular saying. Like, for example, better late than never. If you think you're late, that is.
So now
How would you
have to
describe
tell
yours with a popular saying?
I was
Oh, lucky. Oh.
Sure. I think that's a good one.
Okay, then I'll go with Dave D. The
The
D
D.
is for dick. That.
Did never expect it in my life that my film titles would be
Filmography would-
descriptive of
Saw
someone's
you.
first time. But you could have picked Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, but okay.
I could have. Why didn't I pick? Yeah, Zindagi Na
okay.
Milegi Dobara is
I
a
think
cute
they'd
one.
because it's edgier at school, actually.
Yeah, I think it's
For
a little
sure.
bit like.
That one is more like vanilla.
I'm very happy with lucky.
Yeah, that thing just fit in perfectly. I wonder what mine would be from my own film titles.
Happy Bhag Jayegi, I can't do.
Yeah, maybe mine would be Happy Bhag Jayegi.
Yeah?
Really?
It's like Yeah, no. I don't want first timers. Like, okay. But are you both single now?
Yes, I am.
You are? Are you also single?
I'll forever be single on the internet
Oh.
because my parents watch this.
Would you like ever make it official or never?
I don't think so.
Fair enough.
All right. So now we come to the game part of the podcast. This one is called the Great Sex Bingo Game. So I have these boards for you guys. One to you. So how this works is I will read out what's written and you will circle the thing that you have experienced.
Okay.
So first one. Had an orgasm during your first time.
Men are simple
I'm happy.
I
creatures.
I'm
mean,
happy
I
for
was
you.
going to, that's exactly like.
Men are simple creatures.
Yeah. Apologized in between. Expected it to be like a movie scene. Faked an orgasm. Still in touch with your first. Got weird advice before the act.
From the person? No.
It didn't say from. It says
from someone
got
else.
weird advice. Maybe you all didn't. I mean, who knows?
Yeah, okay, cool.
Got interrupted or caught.
We're not sharing stories, right?
No, we're not sharing stories. Don't worry.
Oh, no, why?
Unless I say elaborate.
She wants to.
Debut experience was a flop. Tried techniques you found on the internet.
Sure. I'm just doing this for the camera, mummy, papa.
3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so
you
she
win.
has one more. I didn't say the more wins. Oh, you all both get a hamper. I just wanted you all to be competitive. I just wanted you all to be competitive.
Good
she
sex
wanted it,
for everybody.
And you didn't care for it, so I was like, you know what, let's just make it. So then give me the boards.
Okay.
I love it. It's like we're giving her
Art
like
teacher को अपनी
submission.
painting करके दिखा रहे हैं.
Anji, right? I want to grade you. Apologized in between.
Yes. That comes from making too many jokes. And then someone said, can you please keep quiet because I'm
Yeah.
losing my...
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm so sorry.
See,
I thought my jokes were
you're
really
gonna have a
good.
flop show.
Yeah. Yes. Then I was too quiet and they were like, you can make sounds.
Sounds, and then she's like, can I make a bird sound?
I was like, I don't really know what I can do anymore. So then it's like, so that's why.
Okay, expected it to be like a movie scene. Which movie scene?
Most of the movie scenes you see in Bollywood, you know, where there's always starts with like a neck kiss.
Yeah, sniffing the neck, not even a neck
Sniffing the
kiss. It was
neck,
not a
all
neck
of
kiss, it was a sniffing of the neck.
Sniffing. They're just sniffing the
Yeah.
neck. So I always expect it to be like really like graceful and really
Yeah.
like sari. Like it's not sari, but you know, like expect it to
48
be
frames.
Yeah, such
yeah.
a romantic type.
Yeah.
And then they're like, this is a little bit awkward. It's not always like that. So have expected it to be like a movie scene many times. Sometimes I'm like catching myself in the mirror and I'm like, this is not as aesthetic as I thought it would be.
Faked an orgasm. Okay.
Yes, I have.
Still in touch with your first, but then you said that, which I
Yes.
think is really sweet.
Yeah, he's a
And you
sweet
said he was a
cat.
complete gentleman.
He is a sweet man. Yes.
Yeah, someone you should be in touch with.
Yeah.
Got interrupted or caught?
Yes.
Did you get caught or interrupted?
My mom came home when I was doing some kissing on the living room sofa. But to be fair, my mom said she would be back in 5 hours. And she was back in 1.5 hours.
You know, na, this is what they do on purpose, shayad.
That day I found out. That is how I found out. So I called my boyfriend over and I said, Mummy's out for 5 hours. Let us do some kissing because that's all we were doing. And then I heard my mom come out of the lift and because she was with her friend. They had both gone to the market together. So they're
She
talking.
brought an audience.
They're both talking. And I hid my boyfriend in in my bedroom's bathroom. And my mom came in and I looked quite flustered.
Like, what blush are you wearing, beta?
My mom was like, she started inspecting the whole house.
Oh, she
And
understood.
his shoes were outside. We forgot about this. So my mom opened the bathroom ka door and he was there. And
This
he
is
was,
such a Bombay problem to have.
you can't, there's no second place to escape from. It's one like box you live in and
Fair.
where you hide a grown man there. So she opened and he was like, hi auntie. She's like, hi beta, go.
That's
We
pretty
went
chill.
home.
I think that's pretty chill.
Yeah,
Well,
then
they
she
were-
said, I
yeah.
can't go down for the next 1 week. She said, you will go to tuition, you will come back home, and this is unacceptable, and I will talk to your father about this. Luckily, she didn't talk to my father about this, but she
now
policed
your
me.
father's just watching it.
Hi, Dad.
Try techniques you found on the internet. You don't have to elaborate. Want to?
I think we all know what that means. You saw something and you tried something, and some of it you were like, oh, that works for me, and some of it you were like, why did they do that? That was a weird thing to show me. I should have never tried it.
Okay. Had an orgasm during your first time. Men are simple animals.
Yeah.
You know, that's expected it to be like a movie scene, which I was expecting.
Yeah, of course.
Which
Like, like she said, like beautiful lighting and like arms caressing and all of that. And it's actually like like talking to your rickshaw wala ki bhaiya, thoda right, thoda left,
Yeah.
thoda idhar, thoda jaldi, all this awkwardness.
It's directions.
Yeah. Still in touch with you first, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Got interrupted or caught, as did you.
Yeah, interrupted, not caught, thankfully.
Tried techniques we found on the internet.
Yeah, I'm sure I've Googled like a bunch of stuff and like tried it and yeah.
This is great, guys. Thank you so much for doing this. I know it takes a lot of courage to be able to speak so openly about a subject that is so taboo. And I don't think any of us suffer any of the burdens of shame or secrecy. So
It was all our first time.
it was all. It was our first time, right? Yeah. I have more firsts for you. Have you ever been to a pleasure wall before?
Wow. Let's go.
Okay. You're chosen.
Okay, done.
We shall now go to the pleasure wall.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's go. So welcome to the pleasure wall. We have devices, lubes, the supplements, condoms and games.
All
So we
right.
can pick whatever we want.
Everything you want.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That'll be everything then.
Yeah, I think I'll just swipe it.
Okay, wait.
Stack
I think.
it up.
Okay, what is this? Durex Play, Ride and Vibe Excite Me. I'm sure this will excite me. I'm getting this.
I like Buzzy Rabbit. I have a cat at home. I'd like a rabbit. And I think I could take the wild wand also.
Yeah.
No, I want to check out the lubes.
I would recommend the natural one.
Yeah, natural lubricant. pH friendly.
Oh.
I like friendly things. So
Condoms for protection.
Durex Invisible 003. Much like my self-respect. I'm gonna keep that.
invisible.
Invisible. I thought you meant 3.
I like this. It says it's got hydration.
Hydration is always
Hydration
good.
is very
Yeah?
important.
Yes,
so I'm
yes.
good with this.
It is.
Invisible be Invisible 003.
Can you grab that chocolate one
Chocolate?
also? One does like
You have a
chocolate.
sweet tooth?
Yes.
I hope no teeth though.
What is that? Do people not like that?
Depends.
Wow, I found out a lot on this podcast. Anything else you want?
Real feel, skin on skin. Chal.
Yeah.
Just take everything, yeah.
And seriously.
Yeah.
Wow.
Air.
Ankush really doesn't want me to prove.
Air, dots, ribbed, extra ultra thin.
You're like, hey guys, I spoke to you for 1 hour. Don't have kids. don't. Just take all the condoms.
That's sweet. All right, so these are games. And
Oh, is this like a card
There's a
game,
card
like
game, yeah.
positions of play?
Yeah.
The game to level up your game.
Yeah.
I like this. I feel like this will give me more joke opportunities.
On that note, I think you should get everything. What is this? Snap. Oh, snap.
Oh, this is for people who have working relationships for very long.
Play things, no more secrets, only surprises for adults only.
Yes. I think handcuffs. I'm a comedian. I should practice. Anything else?
So what's comedy got to do with handcuffs?
You've really kept away from the news, haven't you?
I have, yeah. Oh, yes. Now I get it.
I got this. Anything else?
Took me a while.
Would you like to take the last thing? Would you?
Oral issue.
They're supposed to send me all the stuff to my house.
That's right.
So, but thank you guys.
Thank you
Hope you're
so
happy
much.
with the baskets.
Thank you
Yes,
so
very
much.
happy.
Yeah. Today, we learned a simple but important lesson. There's no right way or right time for your first experience. Everyone's experience is unique and rarely looks like how the movies make it out to be. Your first time, like all your sexual experiences, should be about your comfort, your pleasure, and your choice. Remember that when you're ready, having the right tools can make all the difference. And Durex is here to help you have a safe and pleasurable experience. If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Durex podcast. You can also listen to this episode on Spotify and follow us on Instagram for more stories, insights, and behind the scenes moments. See you soon for the next one. Ciao.